Jesus Christ made himself a prisoner for us. Let us love to remain with him under the gaze of Mary. The charity of Jesus and Mary has three characteristics that ours also must have: a charity that is gentle, benevolent, and universal. When you are obliged to go about doing your works of charity after communion, carry Jesus with you, remain with him day and night without ever parting from him. God has his designs for each one of you. He knows where you can do good. Zeal is a sign of a warm heart. One who has no zeal ignores what is loving. Remember that always and everywhere your heart should be burning with love. Jesus is delighted when he sees us at his feet. Why should we not find our delight when we are with him? Blessed is the heart that lives alone with God. The religious who keeps interior and exterior silence is recollected, does her adoration better, discharges her duties with care, and remains in the presence of God. It is impossible for a religious to be unhappy in her convent if she has love for the Eucharist. The purer you are, the better you will experience God in your prayer, at communion, and at adoration. Be daughters of the Eucharist and of Mary. When you have any suffering, entrust it to Jesus in the sacrament of his love. God first worked the way of sorrows to encourage us to follow him and to support us by his example along this arduous way. It is by your adoration and by carrying the Lord to your work that you will make it fruitful. Mary is your great model and support for your life as adorers. Sacrifice and abnegation are an obligation in this institute dedicated to Eucharistic adoration and foreign missions. Being adorers, you must be more detached from the world than others. Your life must be one of humility, recollection, and silence. When Jesus seems far away, rest not until he returns to your heart. We will find him in the Blessed Sacrament, above all in Holy Communion. Jesus continues his glorious life among us in the Holy Eucharist. He, our Comforter, our Master, and our model, is everywhere in the world. Since Jesus wants to stay with us always, evidently it is not to be alone, but to receive our homage and to bestow on us his blessings. If you do your adoration well, you will find therein enlightenment and consolation. How ungrateful and frivolous are the religious who go for their adoration with a distracted mind and a cold heart full of themselves. The Eucharist transforms us into Jesus. His thoughts and sentiments become ours. The Eucharist is heaven on earth. It prepares us to enjoy the divine humanity of our Lord for eternity. Go to God with simplicity. To be simple, you need great faith and humility at the same time. God is always close to the soul that seeks Him. He comes forward to meet her and establishes His reign in her. How happy are you to be separated from the world and living a hidden life with Jesus. You should rejoice as you are like a little plant that grows and flowers in the shadow of His sanctuary. Jesus, who comes to lead us to heaven, forgets Himself and gives Himself totally with devotedness, self-forgetfulness, and love that extends to eternity. Aspire to become a religious who lives in God, works in His presence, and seeks only Him. God is often ready to shower on us His graces, but we refuse to receive them. Above all, the most precious ones that helps us to be detached and overcome our self-love.